How are you? Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of gaming across PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, retro consoles, all sorts of consoles, all sorts of games. With the whole wide world. In this live stream, I'm back playing Final Fantasy 16, and this time around I'll be focusing on story missions, and obviously a bit of combat. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Oh yeah, also, I'm currently in the middle of a Facebook rant. Well, it's not really a rant on my end. It's basically me speaking the truth that certain people do not like. It stings them, therefore they're the ones who rant in response to my truth. So I may be kind of calling out these motherfuckers in this live stream, which should be fun. EW game when? Well, who knows in response to that question, chat, but you'll be happy to hear that finally Green Hill Gaming will be playing none other. You need to take a seat for this revelation, chat. The Witcher 3. Yes, you heard correctly. I, Green Hill Gaming, will be playing The Witcher 3. There is a free trial available for The Witcher, a 4-hour free trial available for The Witcher 3 for PlayStation Plus Premium members. So that's a revelation. Kick off the live stream, isn't it? Now, this is going to be a pretty limited live stream, about 45 minutes or so I'm just going to get stuck in. Again, focusing on story missions this time around.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
What universe is this? Did you get kidnapped by aliens? I got kidnapped by aliens, taken to another universe, and my entire human programming has been rewritten, and I am now going to be playing The Witcher 3. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Within the space of a week, I have bought Pikmin 4, and I'm going to be playing The Witcher 3. Who knows what's going to happen next, Chad? Who knows?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drakeshead is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
I'll do my best. Radio, so my next destination is Lost Wing. Again, focusing on story missions this time around. I wanted to make another Final Fantasy 16 live stream because the last one was just focused on
we're meeting in
side
Northreach.
missions.
And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
That'll be enough for today. But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Well, in case you're wondering as well, if you haven't played this game, your character Clive automatically runs as well, so you don't have to press those fighting. Loving this game so far. And I'm kind of like, well, I wouldn't say I'm well into it. Hold on a second, another one.
That's enough.
Oh, hello there. This is what I'm talking about.
This won't be easy.
Just what I'm looking for. I don't want easy. And for anyone who thinks this game is a button basher, I'm waiting for their stagger meter to be halfway down. And then I'm going to use at the right time, I'm going to use dodge. Well, I was trying to land, never mind. Staggered now. Did you finish Alan Wake? Oh god, no, not yet, Chad. I don't even think I'm on episode... I think I'm on episode 3 now. No, Chad, I have a good bit to go in Alan Wake. I'm balancing up my games, you see, Chad. So, like, on the PS5 side of things, there is this game, Final Fantasy 16, Street Fighter 6, the DLC in Sonic Forces, and Sonic Origins Plus as well, and probably other games in between. And then on Switch, there's a couple of games there. Right now, mostly it's Pikmin 4. So, like, when you're balancing out games, you know, obviously, like, it's going to take a hit on the the progression of each of those games. There we go. See, I've got a deadly takedown now, so it's not button bashing, it's strategy. I know it's been fully staggered. I feel like I'm trying to give those games like a fair level of like attention. You know, I don't feel I know that I know I've played this game twice in a row now, but that's because in the last stream I just felt like I was actually doing too much Psycho. Fall before me. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, new Rayman DLC for Sparks of Hope, and Garrus is back in Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, Jesus, I must go back and play the base Sparks of Hope game. Jesus Christ, I'm way behind. I'm a perfectionist, so I like to do everything there is in each of those areas. It takes a bit of time, especially when it comes to Sparks of Hope. And yeah, Garrus is back in Mortal Kombat 1. Interesting. You know, interesting. You couldn't think about kind of... You think they wouldn't bring him back, considering that he was part of the whole like, Chronica story. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean there? Like, you think that they'd want to kind of distance themselves from the characters that were involved in the whole Chronica resetting the timeline thing. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a strange decision, really, I think. But it's what I couldn't care less about Garrus, to be honest. But he's just not a character that I kind of connected to in any way. That's fine, though. It's not me bashing him. It's just, you know, you're going to have your favourites. And your not so favourites. That's perfectly fine. And I'm perfectly lost right now. Let me get back onto the main road. Those flames are distracting me. Okay, there we go. I'll have a look around up some more enemies, because the more the merrier. Like, I mean, it is a JRPG game, so the more experience that you can get, the more your character will level up. Therefore, you're going to be a lot more stronger. Look at those. Oh, that's beautiful. This is a beautiful scene ahead of me here now. Did I get a Facebook notification? Let me have a look. Reacted to. Okay, no drama to report yet. I'm in the middle of from my perspective, it's a Facebook lecture, because I'm lecturing people with the truth. Some people need to hear the truth. Sometimes that truth stings, so their response is to rant. So I'm just waiting for a few replies back. Haven't gotten any. I don't think I have gotten any anyway. No. Okay. I feel like I'm going to get a chocobo soon. Even though I only have 30 minutes left in the live stream, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Beautiful scenery. Well, hello up there, level 21. Dragon. Get down here.
Stay down!
Stay down, bastard. Combat is up there with God of War Ragnarok. Okay, not quite as in-depth as Ragnarok. I'd say probably like, let me see, like Spider-Man type combat. Ragnarok is very in-depth when it comes to its combat. In a positive way, by the way. There's so much that you can switch from and do.
Northreach.
But I think for a Final Fantasy game, it's really good combat. Do you know what? Once and for all, I'm just going to say it. Like, I'm fully on board with modern combat in Final Fantasy right now, especially mostly 16's combat. 7 Remake was okay, 15 was okay, but 16 is definitely my favourite for modern combat. I'm fully on board with it now, like, fully on board with it. I think it's cool since he was made of the sand. He helps advising Liu Kang. He can't change all. I know, but don't you feel though that it's still like, even though Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios are saying hey, you know, this is a completely new story. This is a completely new era. You know, these are completely new versions of these characters. Like, but then at the same time, like they're bringing back a character that was involved in the whole Chronica timeline story. Like, it feels almost like it's still connected. Then I don't know how I feel about Garrus. To be honest with you, I get what you're trying to say, Chad, but I was under the impression that they were like creating this completely new story. Um, you know, I mean, obviously, I presume he's not going to have his exact same story, and it's not going to continue. But I don't know. He's not really a character I care too much for anyway, so it's fine.
Excellent.
You know, there's some games where you just like dread combat. Honestly, you could love the game, but you're like, oh, another battle. Give me as many battles as you want in 16, and I will ask for more. I know, but I can't get enough of them. What a finish. What a finish. I must actually pre-order Mortal Kombat 1 on PS5 so I can get access to the I'm just thinking there to myself, now should I? Because I do want to go into that game fresh. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to... Normally I would sign up to the beta, but no. No. I'm going to go into it fresh. If there's like a humongous problem with Mortal Kombat 1's online before launch, I presume that will be... People will note the stats in the beta in August. I will pre-order it though. Yeah. I do want to pre-order it though because I want to get Shang Tsung. Then it's going to be torture because there's going to be a beta just staring back at me, saying play me. Yeah, no, I want to. Oh, there's a chocobo. I'm not fighting chocobos. No. I'm not fight. I'd rather fight kids in the game and be that fucked up than actually fighting chocobos. No. No chocobos will be harmed in my Final Fantasy 16 live streams. Oh yeah. I seen that yesterday. The actor that plays PB Herman. I presume that actually isn't his name, correct? But that is that, yeah.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
A brothel?
But that was north of the checkpoint.
I see.
I hope the dame has friends in the south.
A brothel, you say? Where is this brothel? You speak of?
It all smells so delightful.
Welcome, good... Bugger off, Branded. Can't you
Excuse
see
me?
the customer?
Do you want to try and say that again? Or not have your jaw broke? You fucking baker. Yeah, you've fucking made a great success of your life, haven't you? I'm a baker.
Give me one of those. Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a Branded's touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck these cunts up. They continue insulting me.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
That's why his voice actor genuinely sounded like my character's voice actor.
Not another step, Branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
Oh, I must search for the Dane.
The fruit's not getting
What
any
does the Dane look
fresher.
like?
Do you see anything you like?
Not really. No, your weapon is shy compared to the weapon I have. So far, no, I don't see anything I like. I own all your other crafting materials. Oh, it's a new song with a swear to Costi. Do I have any valuables? I don't.
And a fine, fine day to you.
And thank you very much. Where's the dame? What's the dame look like? Oh, there she is. Yeah.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
I will break your neck, you fishmonger.
You won't find carpets like this in the capital. I can assure you.
Well, I can assure you that I get my carpets from the legendary carpenter seller, Savannah. Yeah. I don't know who you are, never heard of you. You can keep those filthy rags and wipe your crusty ass crack with them. Good day to you, sir. Oh, damn. Damn, I found the dam.
A moment, my lady.
A moment?
Oh.
I doubt you could afford even that much of my time.
Let's go for the bottle. Come on.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Maybe.
You're the dame.
Oh, it's dame. Okay.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
What's that? What? Sorry? What did she say?
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deign.
Somebody rewind that and clip it. Did she just say what I think she said? I know this game got a mature rating, but it's a bit much.
To appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Yes, exactly, Clive. That's what I was thinking too. It's okay, Clive. Just sit back and relax. And enjoy the ride.
You say these are all...
Are you gonna buy something or not?
You didn't go very far, did you?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate it.
Howdy do, Nicole. As always, you are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for my Final Fantasy XVI live stream. I know I did one last night, but I felt like I focused more on side quests and I wanted to do some stories, so that's why I'm back with another Final Fantasy XVI live stream. How are you keeping? Did you enjoy the live stream? Run Johnny says after you. I think she is. I think she is. And if she said what I think she said, I'm worried.
It's obedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just
And what
play
would that
low.
be? I don't think you know what I want.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
I will behead you two ass clones. Without even breaking a sweat.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
I'm
as
sure
do you
do.
and I.
Oh,
Now,
really?
if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
I'm guessing the veil is the brothel.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Clive is terrified. I know how you feel, Clive. I know how you feel.
Well then, I suppose you need it.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor.
I got an 8-hour trip back to the desert later today. That's a long trip. That is a long, long trip. Make sure that you bring something to entertain you of your Steam Deck. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And well, like, hydrated. Few snacks. Something that you can get comfortable with. Because that's a long journey, Chad.
What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
Fair enough.
Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
You accepted the moon and stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours.
Why, thank you.
Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, Ask for me there.
You got a new phone, the Google Pixel 6a. Oh, fantastic stuff.
I should probably start here.
Oh, there's some side quests. I'm always like distracted whenever I see a side quest, but I feel like I should do them. So I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, like, so. They just kind of popped up, you see, you know. Yeah, I'm going to do a side quest. Sorry. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Excuse me,
I
you
reached
there?
my
The
destination.
gentleman with the sword?
Yes, the gentleman with the sword. How do I remove the fucking marker? Yes. How may I help you?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars.
I do.
So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
You sounds like Alfred Ashford.
Why not?
Resident Evil.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Is that a threat? Alfred. Same thing. So let's have a look at the area. Okay. Where are we going? Alright. These better be actually prioritized. I want to be accidentally starting another quest. Well, we'll be seeing a lot more of them around here now.
With the right.
You there?
Any objects
Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Spices from the far
Fresh
away...
fish, all from the sea of grace this very morn.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the
Excuse
coin
me?
or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Who's next?
have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package, fresh from the Master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the mud?
Tacos and tea. It's a nice and interesting
Somewhere the
combination.
gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Enjoy.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment.
I'll fucking clap your cheeks. Yeah.
Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Wait, and one last person.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the Master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Well, unless he was nice about it, anyway. Nicest person herself there.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
No one's allowed through the gate until all...
Word is that the legions are readying to march again.
Where's he gone again?
Men and their swords.
Ah, you have returned.
I have.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The Dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think it's vulgar. You talk about selling Chocobo's teeth, and you ever talk about that again, I'll knock your teeth down your fucking throat. You fucking bootleg Alfred Ashford.
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
That's right, yeah. Xenomorph and Ellen Ripley. Both commented by the Allies. Jesus. that game is going to take off even more. Do you know what I mean? Going forward, like that's going to become something massive. That's going to become like the horror game equivalent to Super Smash Bros. Like it's getting really, really good.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a
Didn't think she was a fan of Dead by Daylight. Okay.
job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
So what did you give me? Using crafting, okay, that's okay. The more materials I can get, the better, to be honest. Okay, so that's going to do it for the live stream. The short and sweet live stream. But nonetheless, hope that you enjoyed. And I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming. Chat, safe journey. It's a long journey, so I hope that you get comfortable and that you enjoy your trip. And I will talk to you later, and everyone else as well. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.